This is extremely risky because legally, you have no claim to the property. And if the relationship turns sour, or if they decide to sell without your consent, there's little you can't do. Many foreigners have lost everything this way. I know someone who's victim about this, and I met this person during Sinlog Festival. And he shared that he get scammed about owning a land in the Philippines. And I told him that a foreigner cannot fully own a land. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually on my way to the gym and I decided to create this content. So if you're new here, I talk about life, love, and living in the Philippines, especially for foreigners who want to settle down here in my country. So if that's you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And today, we will be talking about one of the biggest questions foreigners ask. Can you buy a property in the Philippines? The answer is yes, but with important restriction. Stick with me as I explain everything you need to know. Let's get straight to the point. Foreigners cannot directly own land in the Philippines. According to the 1987 Philippines Constitution, Article 12, Section 7, only Filipino citizens and corporations that are at least 60% Filipino-owned can own a land. This law exists to protect local ownership and national sovereignty. However, this doesn't mean you can't invest in real estate in the Philippines. There are still legal ways for foreigners to acquire property, which I'm about to share. Number one is to buy a condominium. Foreigners can own a condo unit. According to the Philippine Condominium Act, a building can have up to 40% foreign ownership. This means that while a foreigner can buy and own a condo unit, they must ensure that the building is primarily owned by Filipinos. The Condominium Act allows this as an exception to the general prohibition on a foreign land ownership. This makes a condo the easiest way for foreigners to invest in real estate. Popular cities for condo living include Manila, Cebu, which is the place that I'm living, and Davao. Second, buying through a Filipina spouse. If you're married to a Filipina, she can legally own land. However, keep in mind that the land will be under her name, and in case of separation, you have no legal claim to it. In this case, the land is registered under the Filipina spouse name, and the foreigner may enjoy the use and the benefit of the property as a marital asset. On the other hand, if the Filipina spouse passes away, the foreigner may not inherit the land because it is reserved for Filipino citizens. Number three, long-term lease agreements. Foreigners can lease land in the Philippines for a maximum period of 50 years, with a possible renewal for additional 25 years. So that is a total of 75 years. This option allows foreigner to use land for long-term business or residential purposes without owning it outright. This is great if you want to build a house while keeping legal control over the land. Next is ownership through a corporation. A foreigner can co-own a corporation that purchases land, as long as a Filipino owns at least 60% of the shares. This is more common for business investment than personal homes. This is commonly used method for foreigners who wish to invest in real estate while staying within a legal limits. Now, let's talk about the biggest mistake foreigners make when trying to buy a property in the Philippines and how you can avoid them. 1. Using a Filipino friend or a partner to buy a land. Some foreigners think they can bypass property laws by putting land under a local's name, whether it's a trusted friend, a partner, or even a business associate. This is extremely risky because legally you have no claim to the property, and if the relationship turns sour or if they decide to sell without your consent, there's little you can't do. Many foreigners have lost everything this way. Instead, explore legal alternatives like leasing land or investing in condos is one thing that I can suggest that is much safer. 2. Ignoring legal documents and title verification. Not all property titles in the Philippines are clean. Some have unpaid taxes, unresolved disputes, or even fake ownership claims. Before buying, always request a certified true copy of the title from the Registry of Deeds, or what we called deed of sale, to verify legitimacy. Check for hindrance, which are legal claims or debts tied to the property. Never skip this step and always work with a licensed real estate lawyer or professional to ensure you're making a safe investment. Number 3, falling for cheap land scam. I know someone who's victim about this, and I met this person during Sinlog Festival, and he shared that he get scammed about owning a land in the Philippines, and I told him that a foreigner cannot fully own a land. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Some scammers target foreigners with fake or disputed land titles, unregistered sellers, or properties located in restricted zones. Be aware of high pressure sales tactics or under the table deals. Always buy from licensed real estate agents or developers and double check all property credentials before handing over any money. A little caution can save you from a major financial loss. So, did you make it here? If yes, you're probably thinking about investing in property. Here are some of the best places for foreigners to buy a condo or lease a land. Each spot has its own vibe, so choose what fits you best. As for me, I live in Cebu City, a perfect mix of city and beach life. It's more relaxed than Manila, but still has great business opportunities and entertainment. Plus, it is close to stunning islands. And I will recommend to you guys to visit Sumilon Island, Mualboal, Malapascua, Danbantayan, and many more. I can assure everyone of you that you will have so much fun once you visit those places. 2. Metro Manila, the heart of the Philippines and the capital, packed with job opportunities, shopping malls, and nightlife. If you love city life, Makati and BGC are great picks. They are modern, safe, and full of expat. Next is Davao. Davao City is known for the cleanest cities in the country. It is affordable, peaceful, and great option for retirees or anyone who enjoys a slower pace of life. There's a lot to mention, but Bohol and Palawan is included. If you dream of living by the beach, those spots are paradise. Bohol offers a laid-back community with beautiful scenery, while Palawan is famous for its untouched nature and island lifestyle. So can a foreigner buy a property in the Philippines? The answer is yes. If you follow the right process, then why not? Condos, long-term leases, and corporations are your best legal options. However, if you want to marry someone like a Filipina, then go for it. And if you haven't found one, there's only one dating page that I recommend and trust, and that is Christian Filipina. The link is put in the description box and in the comment section. Just remember, doing your own research and working with professionals can save you from costly mistakes. So, what do you think? Are you planning to invest in property here? Have you had any experience, good or bad, with real estate in the Philippines? Share them in the comment section, and I would really love to hear that. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as usual, I'll be back on Wednesday with another fresh video. And that's all what I got you for today. Have a great day and bye bye.